So the last two Tell Your Tale episodes, Dragon Dad and Nightmare Night Party, have been weird ones. They started to utilize elements from Make Your Mark Chapter 2, including the two villain characters, and it's been hard to touch them for analysis because, well, now they've got a big connection to G5's ongoing narrative, and I think G5's ongoing narrative is a mess. Now don't get me wrong, there's an incredibly unlikely scenario in which Sunny and Misty's conflicting backstories about the Unity Crystals get explained in a believable fashion. Every lingering question about the generation's lore that it keeps dangling in our faces could have a huge payoff, and I would be delighted to eat my own words if I was wrong about what I perceive to be lazy, pandering nonsense. But I don't like Misty. I don't like Opaline. They have very shallow writing, with few notable or endearing character traits, and to top that, every time they're on screen, my mind's just flooded with questions about when we're actually going to learn anything about how this universe works. Are cutie marks completely different now from what they were in G4? Why does Dragonfire work completely differently than it used to? Why can't Opaline leave her castle? What was that cloak around Equestria that they alluded to? Why wasn't Twilight in her alicorn form when she delivered the message to Sunny? And please understand, I don't want to care about any of this stuff. It's not something I'm interested in. As far as I'm concerned, G4 was a finished product. Friendship is Magic ran 9 seasons, got 2 specials, a movie, and a heart-touching conclusion. And as much as I loved G4, I really loved the G5 film, A New Generation. It spoke to me, and I connected with it in a big way. It had so many of its own things going for it, separate from its predecessor. Connecting G5 to G4 was a mistake from the start. It's not adding anything of value to G5, and it's actively frustrating to be deliberately strung along. Maybe there's a grand plan in mind that ties everything together, but until that day comes, I don't have enough information to properly analyze any of this, and it's just obnoxious instead. I'll get back to analyzing Tell Your Tale if they return to the simpler storytelling format from previously, or it does something particularly interesting. Right now though, I just don't feel the spark. Hopefully in hindsight, when G5's story is all available, I'll be able to appreciate it in a new light.